In this video, I'll be reviewing All We Ever Knew by The Head and the Heart.
When I wake up in the morning, I see nothing for miles and miles and miles.
So I think he's saying that he sees nothing for miles and miles because when he wakes up in the morning, his eyes are still closed, meaning he doesn't want to open them because he doesn't want to wake up to the reality of not having his lover around.
When I sleep in the evening, oh Lord, there she goes, only in dreams. She's only in dreams.
So here he's saying that he only sees his lover in dreams, which means that they've broken up and she's not around anymore. And those are really good lyrics because he's saying something without saying it. You know, when a song is too obvious and just says, "Oh, I'm sad we've broken up," there's no meaning there.
Will my love, we've been here before. Don't drag me through this again. We tried everything under the sun. Now I'm trying to wake up from this. I'm trying to make up for it.
The interesting thing about those lines is that he's not talking to his girl. He's talking to himself because he's speaking to her through his dream, but she's not really there. So everything he's saying, you know, we tried everything under the sun. It's time to move on. He's really just saying this to himself, like it's time for me to move on. But he's using this conversation with his girl in his dream to convey that.
All we ever do is all we ever knew.
All we ever do is all we ever knew. Not only is that a good rhyme, you know, he's also just trying to convey the message that at any point in our lives we're trying our best. So it's time to stop focusing on what went wrong and what mistakes we made, and just realize that we tried our best with what we knew at the time. That served two purposes. One, it's just the typical la 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 pop interlude, but also I think it's like the second, purpose is it's more like an emotional catharsis. Like it's time to let all of these things go, and singing out like that is just a way to do that.
You don't see why you will, there's no love to give. Well, what goes around comes around.
I think he's talking to himself here again. He's saying, you don't see why you would, there's no love to give. Well, what goes around comes around. So he's saying to himself, oh, you think that there's no love to give, so you don't see why you would even try to give any love out anymore because you're so bitter. But what goes around comes around. If you don't give that love in the first place, you'll never get it again in the future. So I think he's trying to talk himself out of this depressed state.
I know sometimes you get so caught in a dream, but now it's time to wake up from this. It's time to make up for it.
So he says, I know sometimes you get so caught in a dream, but now it's time to wake up from this. It's time to make up for it. So he's saying to himself, once again, that, okay, I know that you spent time dreaming and you want to just go back to the way things were, but it's, you've had enough of that. It's time to move on now and make up for lost time by maybe finding somebody new or finding something else that makes you happy. I like the violin interlude there because it's repetitive and simplistic, which makes it very easy to fall into the emotion. It has a sad quality to it, and I think it represents the mourning of all these great memories with his girl. He's grieving, and now it's time to move on.
Feeling low, feeling high, feeling down. Why isn't this enough?
So he has periods where he feels low, then he feels high, now he just feels sad, and then he wonders at the end, why isn't this enough? I think he's trying to say, why isn't it enough to just dream about her? And I think the obvious answer is that it just doesn't compare to the real thing. So he's just frustrated that he can't just be content to dream about her. And so he feels frustrated. So I give the song an A+. It was stuck in my head for weeks. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.